got it out the mud. Notice these my brothers, I don't care about the blood.
Yo, welcome back, man. Welcome to another episode of the Ryan Ayo Show. I'm your co-host, Ryan. I got my boy Ayo with me, man. We back in this for another one, man. How you feeling, Brody?
I'm feeling good, chilling. Enjoying my summer with some nice sunshine and sports. You feel me?
Talking about nice sunshine and sports, bro. You back in Chicago, right?
Yeah, I'm going to a Sky game. You feel me? Very soon, for my team, to buy me a jersey too. I'm becoming a sports guy, low key. Hey, you feel me? But that's not what it is. Unfortunately, well, we're gonna talk about it. We got some rather fortunate or unfortunate news, depending on how you want to look at it. There's a lot of things that happen in the NBA world, especially with our two favorite players.
Yeah, man. So we might as well just dive into it right now. Then let's get into it.
Yeah.
So I know we done had some big free agency news, man. Probably the biggest free agency move of the summer so far. The boy Paul George, man, agreed to a 4-year, $212 million deal with the Philadelphia 76ers. He'll be paired alongside Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey, man. It's looking like a new big three in Philly, man. I'm pretty sure everybody knew this was going to happen. But when it was official, man, what was your reaction to it?
I was like, dang, that's interesting. I wanted to see, of course, what the Clippers and the Philadelphia 76ers were going to do with the rest of the roster. But the big three, like you said, of Maxey, Embiid, and Paul George, when healthy and all clicking, could be good. It could be really, really good. I could think that might be the best, at least currently, the best big three in the Embiid. At least in the East. After I think about the rest of the league, probably you can say the rest of the league too. But you just gotta see, main concern with that team, with the two biggest players, health. So that's just that shit. They kept Kelly Oubre. They got Mo Bamba, I think. Yeah, they got. Whoa, no, I'm tweaking. I forgot where that man just went. They got Andre Drummond and Kelly Oubre. So, got good, at least starting off with some good role players. They linked to, I'm blanking on that buddy name.
They got Eric Gordon too.
They got Eric Gordon too, and they just got linked to somebody. Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin out of Miami. Martin out of Miami, and buddy, why did I just? I'm blanking on him. He's just the top role player on the left. One of them. Oh, I'm gonna look at it in my free agency notes when we come back to them. But the Clippers with the departure of Paul George, not in a signing trade, try to recoup some of that salary. They re-signed James Harden. They signed Derrick Jones Jr. And they signed Kevin Porter Jr., which is cool. We can dive into that a little bit too. Because they made some other interesting
which is crazy. And they said they interested in Miles Bridges too.
Yeah, I thought I was like get a little more into that.
They finna have an all-prison first team in LA, man.
But yeah, so man, ain't nobody care about my first reaction. What was your first reaction when it happened? When you saw that notification, what was you thinking after Paul George?
I ain't gonna lie. When it happened, I was asleep, obviously. It's 3 a.m. I don't know why PG always trying to make moves at 3 a.m. and stuff, bro. Like when he got traded to the Clippers, it was like 2 a.m. or something, like, bro. But I woke up to it. My brother sent me the screenshot of the notification. I'm like, oh, I expected that to happen, so I didn't feel any different. I wasn't like, oh my god. But I ain't gonna lie, I wanted him to get traded to the Warriors, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I wanted to see him play with Curry, but the Clippers, they wasn't going for it because they were salty. So they didn't want to trade him to the Clippers, which is stupid.
Did you watch that clip from the Draymond Green podcast?
I did see it.
He crazy. That boy crazy. You can talk about him a little bit later. I'm gonna read about him a little bit later. That boy, that's a whole mess. What is wrong with that man, bro? Why would he? What? What is wrong with that? What is wrong with that man? Okay, I'm gonna talk about it a little bit later. That man crazy, but Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I originally wanted him to go to the Warriors. So, but I mean, it's cool. I mean, yeah, I guess, but he in Philly, and I feel like that's a good. I feel like that's a good fit for him. I feel like he a perfect fit for him because of the fact that he don't need to play with the ball in his hand. Like he good at cutting to the rim. He good at catch and shoot. He shot 45% on at 46% off catch and shoot threes last year. So I feel like he gonna be a good. I feel like his play style he fit well with most teams in the league because he know how to move without the ball. Which I
Yeah.
mean, not a lot of superstars, like not a lot of stars in the league can do honestly, like a good job of it at least. So I feel like he could fit in any system. I feel like he's gonna do well with Philly. The only my main concern with Philly is it's just the health at the end of the day. Like if they can stay healthy, this team should be in the Eastern Conference Finals. Like I feel like this
Um,
is the biggest contender to Boston if healthy. So yeah, I like
yeah, I
the
think.
move though.
Yeah, I think, like you said a couple lot of things that I agree with, especially with the catch and shoot. I feel like Philly showed in the playoffs that they need that third scorer outside of Maxey and Embiid that's consistently because they had Kelly Oubre, they had some aspect of Buddy Hield and Tobias Harris, but those three you can't really count on that for that third level scoring that third scorer that you need. Paul George can just slide in there and be that, and you also like health. Hopefully that should help with some of the health concerns. You can lead. You can what's called you can't afford to keep either what's called PG or Embiid out for longer because you're gonna have one of the other there. Hopefully, pick up some of that slack that you couldn't count on in Tobias Harris. So I feel like it is does address a lot of their needs. Obviously, it's just like you said, the biggest issue is the health issue that you just have to wait and see on that. You really can't know until you know. You feel me? But you said something interesting about the second best team in the East behind Boston. I personally probably could talk about this like more closer to the season after free agency died down, like almost completely. Well, maybe now, but I don't know if that would personally, for me at least, like move them in front of New York based on the moves that New York have done for me right now. I would have to see it on paper to see the rest of the free agents, but that's just how I feel. Like I don't know how you feel about that.
I I got them over New York. Like New York, I ain't like New York. Definitely, they top three. I could see them even possibly being better than Philly. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like without us looking at either team, like seeing either team play with all their new additions, on paper, Philly should be the second best team in the East. But but New York, New York. They play with a lot of heart, bro. Like, and they role players are like, bro. They got some elite like. They got elite. They got people who are elite at playing their roles, bro. Like Josh Hart, OG. They just got McHale. Like, bro, New York is gonna be good. They got like Isaiah Hartenstein. He left for OKC, which is a big move for OKC. But yeah, they gonna be straight. They got a
Uh,
lot of depth. They got a lot of depth at the wing position. So I feel like New York gonna be tough. But we'll see. And they got a lot of guys who could go two way. So
yeah,
so
but I do feel
they gonna be tough. They're gonna be tough for sure.
yeah, I hear you. I definitely feel you. Yeah, but I feel like what you said with Philly, I feel like Philly they got more top heavy guys with their roster, like the top end stars are more like towards Philly over New York. But I feel like with the depth that New York has, I feel like if you try to rock, if you talk about at least in the playoff series, you try to rank the top 10 players between those two teams. I feel like 7 out of the top 10 will be on the New York Knicks.
Most likely so.
So I feel like how much does that matter? You know, New York and even Philly, they probably only go 8, 9 guys deep. So I feel like I don't know. We just have to wait to see. Really, pretty personally, based on paper, I can't really me like put one team or the other right now. But I do like that move. I think it's a good move. I think they definitely improved their roster from last year. They saw what they needed, and they went out and go get their guy. You know, Darren Morley always like that star hunter, but you feel me? At least he ain't out
Oh,
on one person about that kind. Bro, I was talking to Ryan.
we can't forget that they still got a championship winning coach too. So
Bro,
they
I,
got somebody to know what they doing.
I still can't believe that boy said that. I was talking to Ryan about that earlier. That man said Daryl Morley is a liar. I would not be a part of any. And that man, bro, I don't know what's going on. Like, that man's reputation is Teflon. he can do. Yes, did they ask him about that? I can't
What?
remember about that about James Harden's statement. What you mean did they ask Daryl Morey about that?
Did they ask Daryl Morey about James Harden's statement?
Yeah, I think they did. I can't
I
remember if
think they did. I think they did. I forgot his response was.
that's
But
that bro. That is crazy. That's like bro, a superstar player saying that about a person in the head office of an organization is crazy, and it like ain't nothing changed for that man. Nothing. He still got stars to. He still got free agent signed to. Hey, at the
I
end of the day,
mean,
it is what it is. At the end of the day, man.
but like the reason James Harden is calling Daryl Morey a liar because James Harden said that he was promised a max contract after after his last season with Philly, and he didn't get it. But I mean, Paul George just got a max contract, so how could Paul George have a problem with Daryl Morey? He gave him the max. He gave him the money.
I hear you, but I meant for like normally I'm talking about for mainly like lower class free agents. But I feel like a lot of times when it comes to minimum contracts and like similar situations, most people like choose. I don't know how I forgot what they use the word term they use like oh my god what's the thing like badly run organizations though it's like harder to attract free agents like you know what I'm saying like you heard of it right I think they was accusing Buddy of that in the NBA draft what's his name Roche. I think no Star. They're including Star of that with Atlanta because he was like, I'm not working out for Atlanta.
Yeah.
And
He
I'm
said
like,
he didn't want to. They thought he didn't want to play for Atlanta. Yeah.
oh, I think poorly ran. They don't like when it's like what you call it when it's like a minimal contract or the same amount of money, they go to like the better ran organization. And like it doesn't seem like that reputation of being like terribly ran or being deceitful has mattered at all to Philadelphia's free agency at all. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm surprised at. I done heard the wildest thing why people don't sign. Like they like, oh, they was like they like Steph Curry ain't signed with Nike because they misspelled his name on the slide. Like players like this type of like reputation and stuff matters to players when like the money's around the same or they can get this contract somewhere else. Like you feel me? So
Mm-hmm.
that's why I'm surprised at that person. But yeah,
I think yeah, it should be a good thing. So, but we have to wait and see though. As long as they stay healthy, man, it could be good.
yeah. But let's talk about the other big side or side of trade that happened. Klay Thompson signed to the Dallas Mavericks from the Golden State Warriors. Um, I can't remember where I was. I can't remember what I was doing when I just read the news. I remember I was sitting down and I was like, look, I didn't even get the notification. I was looking at something on my phone and I was scrolling through the notifications, like regular notifications on my phone. I seen, I'm like, what? Cause I heard the Mavericks and the Lakers, and I'm like, damn. It really didn't process in my head that he could be leaving the Golden State Warriors. So I wasn't really like it didn't really hit me that it shows the notification that yeah he's signed with the Dallas Mavericks. I'm like, what? Gee, I was gobsmacked at first. I was like, oh my god, that's crazy. And then I was like, oh my god, what's the Warriors gonna do? And then I think mostly in the same day or within the same 24 hours at least, they made other moves. They signed Kyle Anderson, D'Anthony Melton, and doing or working on finalizing the signing trade with Buddy Hield. So I don't know. It felt like anticlimactic into an error for me, honestly, but I understand why Klay left. I'm getting to a little rant here. People are acting. I'm not gonna. I'm trying to be a little nice. Not smart about reason why Klay left because they saw the contract three years, 50 million. And they're like, oh, they saw the rumor that Golden State offered the two for 48 million. They're like, why would he go to Dallas for especially that money? I understand like reasoning behind Clay's decision. Like people need to like let me chill. People need to understand that you could not like somebody's decision, but don't act like it's not like a reasonable decision. Like people don't understand the difference between not understanding and not liking. You can not like Clay's decision. That's 100% on you. But people acting like he's stupid, he's the dumbest person. Oh, his agent need to be fired. the thing is, it's been reported. Oh, you can see it. He wasn't happy in Golden State, at least. People saw, at least I know last year. I don't know if people say the last 2 years. He didn't like the treatment from the head organization. He didn't like he was treated on the team. I mentioned about it in the middle of the season. People, I'm gonna talk about it a little bit later because it's coming up with the Mavericks too. This idea, like people got ideas of Klay because he wasn't his all-star, all NBA status. He was washed. Like he couldn't be somewhere in between, and he couldn't accept that he was somewhere in between. People try to rush the process of a player coming back from injury, understanding, okay, I probably can't do the things I once was able to do if I was injured. Like that's the process. You can't expect him to instantly come back and understand that. So he's processing that. But in the middle of him processing that, it's trying to be rushed. Like, oh, why can't you just understand? You suck now. You have to diminish your role. Why are you shooting so many times? It's all like, oh, I think people complain, why are you shooting double digits? And I'm like, the thing is, especially with the last year's team, that roster construction didn't help nobody. For most of the year, they were essentially playing 3 non-shooters in Wiggins, Looney, and Draymond. So if you have 3 non-shooter people on 5-on-5, and the other team know they not like, it's not like it's one thing, it is bad to shoot a bad percentage. They know you're not going to shoot it. They know you're not going to shoot it. You know how much harder that is on the 2 people that are shooting? Because it's like, bro, I can stand 10 feet away from you instead of 5. I can stand 20 feet away from you instead of 10. And you know how hard that is to shoot with? Like, it's not only, like, of course, Steph Curry is Steph Curry, and Steph Curry is way better than Klay Thompson for people. Shut up. Steph Curry had a down year too because of that roster construction. You cannot play 3 non-shooters like they have played all the year. So when people were talking about benching Klay Thompson because he was playing bad, they were talking about the idea of benching somebody because they're playing bad. They weren't really thinking about who was replacing him. They had Brandon Kaminsky starting and were talking about trying to contend. Does that make sense in your head? The buddy that don't want to shoot, he can't shoot and he don't want to shoot at all. That buddy took charges and they said, "Oh my God, he's a great defender." That man is 6 foot barely and scrawny. He tries and that's cool. That's great. This ain't supposed to be a knock on Kaminsky. It's just like people were talking about benching him, and there was no better options to overplay him. Like even 2 years ago when they're talking about benching him for Jordan Poole, I'm like, okay, understanding you're trying to get more consistent scoring, which is probably the same level defense, even though that wasn't true then. It surely wasn't true last year. They were benching him for pods and losing games, and they had to put him back in the starting lineup. Like, bro, I can't believe it because people got in their mind that Klay was washed. So every time he had a good game and they lost, oh my God, you wasted one of the few good games Klay was going to have. Every time he had a good game and they won, I'm supposed to be praising him for what he's supposed to be doing. And every time he sucked, that's what they remember. Oh my God, we could have won if Klay sucked. We could have won if Klay sucked. Not, oh, we could have won if Steph Curry didn't play bad. Oh, you say that. Oh my God, you say that. Ooh. They admitted, this man Wiggins averaged 13 points as you're supposed to be second level scorer. Terrible. You know what Draymond brings offensively. And you know what Clavon Looney's brings offensively. You had 3 essential non-offensive threats out there. And you talking about why couldn't your 2 shooters shoot a better percentage? Are you nuts? Are you crazy? Like, bro, and the thing with moving Klay Thompson to the bench, and people saying he played better, yes, he was playing better because he didn't have to play with 3 non-shooters.
And he shot 39%.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, people acting like he was washed. Once people saw he wasn't what he once was, he was washed. There was no in between for them. Every bad game was because he was washed, and every good game was because it was a fluke. There was no in between. There was no he was having a good game because he's still a good player. And no, he having a good game because it's a fluke. Everybody can have a good game once in a while. That is crazy. Bro, people talking about, oh, he just went crazy against the bad teams. That's why his numbers look good. So players don't play better against bad teams. That's a new thing all of a sudden. Everybody don't play better against worse teams, and everybody don't probably play a little bit worse against good teams. Like, isn't that like a universal rule? Like, Is people losing their minds? Yes, of course, because you don't like him anymore because he's not producing at the high. I understand being frustrated with some of Klay's performances. I'm not saying he didn't have some of the blame. But y'all gave him no grace and expected. And the thing that really bothers me is that people really say they don't fall for propaganda and will fall for it all over. This man, the owner, he's not. If I say this, what if he overspent for them championships? He overspent. No, you can't say he's bad. I can criticize somebody and say they're acting bad right now, and I see everything they've done in the past is bad. He is bad in this aspect. When he bought the team, he wanted his draft picks because normally when you're trying to contend, do you have high level draft picks on your team? No. No, because the teams that get them are either A, one, bad and will use them, or two, trade them away because they don't use them. Every other team that has high level draft picks that don't use them, trade them. Because that makes sense in your head, right? That makes sense. Why am I keeping this thing of value when I'm not going to use it? I need something of value, something other of value right now. Not in Jamaica. Of course not. These are my draft picks. I need to have my success. We are winning because I am the smartest owner in this organization. We are light years ahead. We are smarter than all of you guys. Duh. That's why we're keeping all of my draft picks, even though James Wiseman showed he wasn't going to work. Even though Nico didn't show he was going to work. He wouldn't have to go back overseas. Even Alex Mack. Like I showed, bro, remember I showed you that video in the group chat? This man stood off for a second round draft pick attempted three and didn't do that in none of the 2022 run. And he was sitting down in the NBA Finals, but stood up mid-interview for a rack round. I can't believe it, bro. I can't believe it. And people make every excuse for this man. Not calling somebody for months is a contract negotiation tactic. Duh. Everybody is a negotiation master now. Obviously, you insult somebody by offering a super, super low offer. And that's where everybody starts. One negotiation tactic works for everybody. You shouldn't change it. Like, oh my God, I can't believe it. I really can't believe it, bro. Like, it's not real love. The same people that have been hating on him, saying release him, don't play him 0 minutes, are upset that he left. Well, he's been getting the same disrespect from the ownership group. How you don't talk to your franchise legend for months? That's insane. How you gonna tell your franchise legend, oh, wait, we're gonna wait on your deal to everything else done. Y'all know y'all don't have to sign it today, right? Like, does he not know that? Does he think you cannot just agree verbally to a deal and then go do something else to try to make the money work? Does he he wanted him gone and didn't want to seem like he did it? Because if the press found out, he told Klay Thompson, "We're not gonna want you back no matter what." Boy, that would look crazy. So what you do is when you don't want somebody and you don't want to say it, treat them bad. Oh, we'll get to you. Oh, we ain't nowhere close to that. Like, and y'all leaking fake stuff, fake trade packages. Crazy. And y'all trying to make him look bad. Insane. Like, that's all I gotta say. Like, salute to Klay Thompson, man. Warriors legend. It was still my favorite player. I'm gonna root for your success, even though I'm gonna try to make myself rock with the Mavericks for you, but I'm not there yet. Y'all gotta give me time. I'm not there yet. That F. Luka was loud. I was dead serious about that finals, boy. Didn't care who lost. I was happy, boy. So y'all gotta give me some time on that Maverick fandom shit, but I'll still root for my boy Klay success. That's all I feel. And screw Warriors ownership. If you want to get rid of somebody, be a man about it. All I gotta say. That's so fake, bro. And see, they eating that right up.
This nigga's on a 10-minute rant. I just sat back and watched it talk for 10 minutes, man.
Bro, it's so, like, seeing people get tricked in real life is so insane. Because you see this man a fool. This man said, I wanted to raise salary. And you thought he did everything he could to clip Klay Thompson? What? Like, use your head. You see us said a year earlier. Yeah, we need to get under this fight, out of this tax. What's called this mid-level tax. This what's called second apron. We need to get out of these aprons. And Klay dumb. Why you offer our Warriors offer more money? What? No, they weren't. And now people talking about he should be like want him to take a hometown discount. He not getting treated like a hometown person. Make that make sense. Like you talking about he ain't worth it. So why should he give y'all a discount? If he ain't he should understand he's not the main priority, he's not that good no more. Okay, you should understand I don't want to play here no more. Like what? If he was talking about he owed to him for 2019, Klay could have got that contract for any other team in 2019. Then Kevin Durant get paid right off for fracturing that man Achilles. He still got paid. Somebody else would have played Klay Thompson if the Warriors said, "Nah, we ain't gonna pay you because you're injured." All right, bet. See you. see you later. They had to pay him. That was not no gift. He was still an elite basketball player. That was not no gift or no contract. So that's wash. And talking about anything else, if people just once they don't like you, they don't like you. That's what I realized. Once they don't like you, they don't like you, bro. Once they don't like you, they don't like you. You know you gotta be nothing you did. Once they don't like you, they don't like you. Like, oh my god. I realized that when somebody said, what's his name? Keith Lee. They said, bro, I always knew. I felt something in my spirit. He was wicked. I said, yeah, what? Okay, you're right. If you don't like somebody, you're just not gonna like them. That's cool. That's all I got. Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie to him. I would not have expected. I never thought I'd see Klay Thompson in a different jersey. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I never thought I'd say if anybody out that Warriors trio, I thought for sure Draymond would have been the first to go for sure.
Yeah, reminded me, boy.
Seeing Klay not in the Warriors jersey is gonna be insane. But hey, shout out to Klay though. As much as we like to make fun of Klay because that's our favorite player. We can't deny the fact that Klay Thompson deserved to get his jersey retired, which they said they were going to do. In my opinion, the second greatest shooter I've ever seen. He tough, bro. He a Hall of Famer. He tough, bro. Klay Thompson is tough. He deserves flowers for what he contributed to that Warrior dynasty, bro. I feel like he's gonna make a huge impact on Dallas because as we've seen when the finals came. Nobody out, not even Kyrie. Nobody named Luka Doncic knew how to put the ball in the basket. So I feel like he's gonna make a huge impact on Dallas because they need shooting. With Derek Jones really wasn't a shooter anyway for real, but he's gone. So yeah, and then Tim Hart. Right. So yeah, they gonna need Klay Thompson. They gonna need Klay Thompson a lot. So I feel like you're gonna make a huge impact for them. Mm-hmm. I see your hand raised, so you could go ahead and speak now.
You're right of me. Draymond Green. The most oh my god, I don't even know what to say about that man. I still got love for him because he's a dog on the court, but that man, ever since that man punched that boy, he been moving real. He been real weird. That podcast episode was weird. Why are you talking like that? Oh yeah. When I almost left for the Grizzlies, get your stupid. You didn't though. Okay, you didn't. So you gonna be losing again. Let me stop. Whew. Like, bro, he just talks like one of the people that you don't want to be around. I would have never want he talk one of the people like, ugh, like why do you like he talk like, oh my god, I'm not gonna ever talk about people's personal feelings. I ain't no therapist. I'm not them. But the way he talked about it, I don't know. His communication skills obviously need some work. He talked about that man like he wasn't his friend. Like he ain't know that man from a teammate. Like. What is like? I almost shed a couple tears. What? What is wrong with you? You said boy. He talked about more. His reaction to Steph goodbye match was longer than his goodbye. What is wrong with him? What is wrong with you? Yeah, man. Like, had a nerve. Had a nerve to talk about, had a nerve, bro. He got too much nerve to talk about, I just want to see my brother happy. I don't know why he wasn't happy. Because you can't shoot. That's why he wasn't happy. He got 3 dudes flying at him because you can't, he getting, Shoot it, Klay. What's wrong with you? Oh my God. And you punched somebody out, couldn't play for 30 games. What is wrong? Oh my God. Whatever. I'm happy with Klay. Hope he's happy again playing basketball. Trying to mention for a rookie. I understand. I would have left too, actually. I understand why he left now. Because they talking about they plan next year was to start Brandon Pominski. Hopefully he learned three ball in the summer. Because Buddy did not it's not even that he was a bad average or bad shooter. He did not want to shoot. They was passing that man to shoot the ball. He said, "No, here you go, Steph. Here you go, Klay." And saying, "What, Klay? Why can't you get open? You don't want to shoot the ball." Whatever, bro. I'm done with it. Done with it, bro. Done with it.
Hey man, we'll see. I feel like
a rookie that averaged 7 points starting on the chip like a contender, rational. Okay, you're right.
What a contender at?
That's what I'm saying, because that's what they think they are. That's what they trying to do with Steph, right? That's why they let go Klay, because they still trying to contend, right? They talking about we can't do the retirement tour because we're still trying to contend. Okay, contend. What a contenders at? You keeping Moses Moody and Brandon Pominski to put on contenders? Really? Pray to God y'all get Larry. Pray to God.
Even then, I don't think that's going to be enough, honestly.
It's not. But then they can lock themselves easy at night.
Yeah, but hey, we'll see, man. I'm interested to see how Klay gonna look in Dallas. Though I think he's gonna be good. Yeah, it didn't look like he definitely I could like by his body language during the season. You could tell like he needed a change of scenery, bro. Like he needed a fresh start somewhere else, bro. I don't like he just didn't look happy playing basketball, bro. So I'm glad he's somewhere else where he can get a fresh start.
So, a rookie that don't shoot as shooting guard. A rookie that don't shoot at shooting guard. Crazy. Had that man Chris Paul talking about why can't he get open? Crazy. Oh my God, bro. He still shot 39%. That's the crazy thing. Oh, whew. Whatever.
Yeah. Well, we gonna move into some other basketball news, man. So, in case y'all missed it, the NBA draft took place. I think it was last week. Yeah, it was last week. The Lakers, they actually did it, bro. They drafted Bronny James with the 55th overall pick in the draft, man. Bronny is now teaming up with his father, LeBron James, which is crazy. What's your reaction to Bronny going to the Lakers, man?
Well, as soon as it got to like the 50th pick, I knew he was going to the Lakers. I'm like, no way, he's going to the Lakers. Oh well, I don't, bro. People making it such a big deal. It's the only cool thing I'm interested in is seeing them like on the court moments, like with him and LeBron. That'd be interesting. But other than that, I don't really care. I don't care who the Lakers drafted in the 50s last year or 2 years ago or 3 years ago. I don't care. Of course, everybody wants to be drafted, but everybody's not gonna be drafted in the first place.
Yeah, I mean, I could kind of understand why people would be, I guess, not as excited about it from the standpoint that, yeah, he might have not been, his game might have not looked like it was NBA ready when he was in college. Okay, cool. But and like a lot of people gonna say, oh, he only got drafted because his father's LeBron James. Okay, we already know that's a fact. And that's a fact. Like he wouldn't have got drafted if his dad was LeBron James. That's a fact. But at the same time, it's like, how could you hate on that? Like, and everybody want to bring up this nepotism, bro. Nepotism has always happened in the NBA. It's always happened in life. Like, when have we not seen people get to positions that they probably don't qualify to be in simply because of the fact that they have family as the higher up. Like, we always see it happen. So that nepotism stuff is like, okay, cool. So I feel like if it wasn't LeBron James, the one who did it, nobody would care for him. It's just, I feel like it's because it's LeBron James that it's a big deal all of a sudden. But hey, I want to give my congrats. Congrats. I mean, he worked hard. You know, even when last time he won the cardiac arrest. It was rough. That was probably a rough time for him. So to see him a year later in the NBA, you gotta salute it. Um, but yeah, it's like he probably ain't gonna get much playing time, but hey, we'll see. My opinion on it, it's like I really don't care. Like I don't really care. Like I I could see how people like would like if they argument was that like he wasn't ready to be drafted. But if your reason is that it's not fair because he only drafted because he's only drafted because his dad is like okay whatever. But I simply don't care that he was drafted. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I feel like if you were talking about him getting drafted, I feel like nepotism is mainly a problem when it's putting somebody in a position that they aren't qualified and cannot do the work for, and it's harming other people around them. That's what I think the main problem with like most nepotism is. If you are going to if you are projected to be the 55th round draft or 55th pick in the NBA draft, you are not guaranteed to get drafted. Like a lot of people guaranteed in like the first round, like lottery, or even mid first round, or even hot like first or second round. You're probably more guaranteed to get drafted if you don't get drafted. That's like what? That's crazy. But if you are projected, if you took removed Bronny and put the projected 61st person in there, like on the projections, they're not guaranteed to get drafted. Not even guaranteed to be on a roster start of the year. So I don't care about that. Maybe I would have more of a problem if we drafted lottery. Even then, if their pick, I don't care. Uh, maybe I don't care. Maybe it would be more of a problem if he like gets a lot of playing time and they're losing. Maybe I could see that being an issue. But other than that, bro, it's more cool than anything. I don't really care. I'm not a Lakers fan, so it's all right to me. I'm not a LeBron fan either, so it's all right. It's cool to see the father and son play together. But other than that, I don't see that that's becoming a problem that the league needs to.
I do gotta address one thing though, and it's not even towards Bronny necessarily, but bro, JJ Redick, bro, you gotta stop capping, bro. You have to stop. He has to stop capping to these people, bro. I forgot what he said. What did he say, bro? He said he said someone. Nah, he said Bronny. He said Bronny was drafted because he earned the spot. He earned the right to be here. That is not why Bronny was drafted, bro. Like, let's not cap.
What you
Bronny
want
was
to say?
drafted.
People, bro, people lie at presses all the time. Don't get presses.
But he be going out his way to cap though. Like even the part when he said that he said LeBron had he basically said LeBron had nothing to do with like LeBron had was not aware that I was in talks with game next possession. Like, bro, come on, bro. Like the man be straight capped. It's funny. I'm not saying I got a problem with it, but bro, we just gotta acknowledge that this man is a Division One Power Five captain. Like the man be capping, but we already knew his cap, but it's just funny. I'm not saying like I got a problem with him capping. It's just funny to see, bro.
Well, one thing about that, like aside from him, like
Because we know, like my bad, but we know that if Bronny was not LeBron James' son, he would not have gotten drafted. Like we know that.
a thing about that, like I understand people say like he didn't third year. I said, but the thing with that is that it's not like Bronny is a scrub. Like even before like take out college, he was a McDonald's All American. He was a top recruit coming out of high school. Like he is a good basketball player. The thing is, probably because of the cardiac arrest, and he really had to like come through. He didn't really have a.
But that's not. But a lot of people even then a lot of people say he didn't even a lot of people saying he didn't even deserve to be All American, which is crazy.
Yeah, he did.
Like when he made the team, a lot of people were saying he didn't deserve that spot.
That's cap because he had really good high school stats and he was a lockdown defender and he played one of the top conferences at one of the best schools. So that's just hate. People that's LeBron hate. It's like he was a solid All American. He was a top recruit coming out of high school. I mean, yeah, coming out of high school. I feel like if he had even him not being LeBron's son, if he had went back into another year at Ohio State and played really good, I think he could have got drafted at least right second round. I think people saying like it was out of realm of possibility for him to get drafted like ever. I think if he went back another year, not being LeBron's son, and played good to his capabilities when he got recruited, I think he could be undrafted. He could have been a second year player, get drafted to like one of the top contenders. Like in the bench, we need defense. We need POA defense guy. We need distributor guy. Like I think he's a good talent. Like people, like it wasn't like it's not like he's a scrub. Like that he's
Now he's
on.
not a scrub.
That's what I feel like. I feel like people trying to overdo it and say like he can't. Like he has an NBA potential. At least that, even if you don't think he had a talent right now, he has NBA potential at least. But yeah, that's how I feel about it. Hopefully, we get to see him at Summer League, prove some of the haters wrong. But yeah, it's whatever.
Yeah. So what do you see Bronny's career looking like? Give me and I'll say within the next 5 years, what do you see Bronny's career
at? Avery Bradley.
Avery Bradley. Okay, that's not a bad comparison.
Avery Bradley at the very best. Drew Holiday at the very best. But that's a solid NBA career. That's solid NBA careers. So
There's a solid NBA career. And so speaking of Drew Holiday, I want to get your opinion on this because I've seen a question floating around social media. People are asking, is Drew Holiday a Hall of Famer after winning with the champ? After winning with the Celtics, is he a Hall of Famer?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. He's a multiple-time All-Star, multiple-time champion, all defensive member consistently. Like yes. In the basketball Hall of Fame, yes, he's a basketball Hall of Fame. Yes.
I agree.
But,
he might not be first ballot, but he'll be he's deserving of being in the Hall of Fame.
If Al Horford's going to the Hall of Fame, Drew Holiday going to the Hall of Fame. So. But yeah, that's a good question. I'm looking at some other free agency around the league news. Recently, first, Cherry Prince went to the Bucks. That's a solid pickup for them. They just need upgraded bodies all around. That's all I feel like. I feel like outside of Dame and Giannis, everybody could be upgraded to, you feel me? That's basically what they're doing. They're shopping everybody from Brook Lopez, Bobby Portis, Pat Connaughton. I feel like anybody outside of Dame and Giannis, and even potentially not even including Chris, can get traded. So yeah, see what they're doing. You also had the KCP to the Magic. I like that. Really like that. They needed that shooting. It still doesn't compromise their defense. Feel like they're getting better. That's not a huge move. They also retain Mo Wagner, Mo Wagner, and you also have Donovan Mitchell signed a little mini extension with the Cleveland Cavaliers and posted I'm not leaving. I was like, when I first saw it, I was like, okay, why are they not like the full length, full max extension? But some cap guys, on Twitter broke it down. They're like, hey, there's a rule in the NBA after 10 years of service, you have another maximum amount of money you can get on an extension. So he lined that up. So after 10 years of service, he'll be up for another extension and he'll get a bigger max contract. So it looks like he's not staying. And he's staying in Cleveland, at least for now. Then you also have.
What do you think DeMar go?
You said who? DeMar? They said he was in talks recently up into Miami, but they're trying to see a way for him to make the money work for him to get enough money. So I don't know how they're gonna do that because Miami and the Lakers cap situation is crazy terrible. It's crazy terrible, bro. Because they're both.
Yeah. Those are the two teams in the league that think they can get every superstar. Every time a star on the move, they always Photoshop in a Heat or a Lakers jersey, which is crazy.
That's the thing with especially the Heat, boy. The Heat. That I was looking at the cap situation earlier. They can't afford nobody. If it ain't for the men, no. And even the minimum players, they not really. Boy, that free agency going bad. Same thing with the Lakers. I thought you signing LeBron and getting that connect here. They ain't got no money for nobody. Nothing. I feel bad, but yeah. Hopefully, like you said, DeMar. I don't know. He wants his money. He's not trying to take a minimum and prove his value somewhere. He wants his money. So I don't know how Miami is gonna get it because they have to trade Tyler Hero. They will have to trade Tyler Hero. If you're Miami, are you trading Tyler Hero just to get DeMar DeRozan? Does that make you a contender? I don't know. I wouldn't say so.
DeRozan gets you.
A
DeRozan gets you
contender?
25 a night. I'm not saying that make him a contender, but DeRozan
That's
can
what
get
I'm
you about
saying.
25 a night.
But would you trade Tyler Hero to not be a contender? Because after that, if DeRozan leaves, because they probably want to sign him to a short term deal. If DeRozan leaves, you can't sign Jimmy Butler to no extension. And he's accepted to a trade, and Jimmy Butler can act out. He probably not gonna accept the trade to like a weak team. So, boy, that's I don't know. Jim DeMar DeRozan is gonna kick your problem further down the road and make them bigger, in my opinion. But hey, I don't know. He gotta go somewhere because these spots are trying up. Boy, everybody going everywhere, but it seemed like nobody went nowhere. Also talking about the what who just signed? Oh, um, I was just looking at it.
What you think about CP3 going to the Spurs?
Oh, I like that. For the Spurs, obviously, me CP3 is okay. Just I don't know. I don't know what they said. Apparently, he's gone to a vision of mentorship for Wemby and the younger guys on Spurs. I don't know how they convinced him to that. Apparently, he's fine with just getting paid for the rest of his career, not pretending. Oh well, whatever. Get your money. Hey, get your money. But yeah, they're gonna be fun to watch. Throwing lives, the pick and roll, pick and pop. At least that's one thing CP3 can still do with also. But yeah, that's a
Yeah,
nice
I think he gonna have to call it quits within the next year or two, man. Come on, bro.
But nah,
At this point, you not chasing the chip, so what you still playing for?
get that bag. What you mean? That
I
bag.
guess.
What you mean? That's a couple million. What you mean? You get all right.
He got 11. He got 11 million. He got a decent little bag for 1 year,
That's what
but
I'm saying. That's a bag. Worst case scenario, get bought out, go play for a contender real quick on a man. Get that bag. Kemba Walker retired also. That's Kemba
hey,
Walker
shout out
still.
to Kimba, man. Shout out to Kimba, bro. All time leading scorer in the Hornet in Charlotte history.
He did take an All NBA from Klay, but shout out to you, man.
He definitely did. Shout out to Kimba, man. I used to rock with Kimba heavy when he was on Charlotte, bro. I mean, I used to think he was so tough. Kimba had it,
The,
bro. Especially when he was at UConn too. Kimba was tough, bro.
the top free agents left are Buddy Hield. I don't know why that kind of trade still. Buddy Hield. They have Hay Smith. They have Caleb Martin, and they have Gordon Hayward, and they have Kyle Lowry. I think that's all for that list. I'm missing one person. Oh, DeMar DeRozan. What we talking about tomorrow? But anybody you want to see your new team or old team sign?
Clippers, I don't care about the Clippers. They can
They
sign
want to see.
whoever. Sixers.
Who you want? Yeah.
I'm hearing they interested in bringing back Kyle Lowry. I guess I don't know. But I keep forgetting the fact that they did just draft Jared McCain. So I don't know. I feel like I feel like he gonna have a solid career. Um. So yeah, I don't know. I guess Caleb Martin would be a good fit.
They are in
I feel like
talks
it'd
for
be good.
him, and I would want to see the Mavericks get either one of Denny Smith Jr. or Dennis Smith Jr. I don't know why I said Denny. Dennis Smith Jr. or Hay Smith would be a nice pickup, but they're not gonna play much minutes. But it's still a nice guy, nice rotational piece to have. But we gonna talk. Well, yeah, we led it to a little bit. So just clarify what team will Ryan be rooting for next season?
The Bulls.
Let's
I
clarify.
my my favorite player, in case y'all don't know by now, my favorite player since I was like in middle school has always been Paul George. So I cheer for whatever team I cheer for whatever team Paul George is on because I want to see my boy get a ring. So I'm gonna be rooting for Philly to win it all next year. And it's just like how LeBron fans be like, wherever team LeBron go, that's their new favorite team. So I'm the same way with Paul George. But I've always, but me with me being from Chicago, I always pay attention to the Bulls as well, obviously. So yeah, I guess Philly and maybe the Bulls if they don't piss me off.
You feel me?
But I know they're gonna piss me off. I can tell they're gonna piss me off by how this offseason is going.
He's funny. He's funny. G. But I'm gonna be rooted. You know, I always root for my boy Klay Thompson. I'm favorite player still. Like I said earlier, a little bit. I'm gonna need some time to come around to Dallas Mavericks, but I think I'm gonna come around. So I hope they do well, at least my boys do well. I'm always have, even though some of their fans pissing me off right now. Love in my heart for the Golden State Warriors. You feel me? Still, I catch a lot of their games, at least for Steph Curry, and not for anybody else. But yeah, mainly with Klay Thompson, aka the Mavericks, and then a little bit for Golden State. If they play each other, I'm root for the Mavericks. Or root for Klay. But yeah, other than that, I don't really care. I'm gonna be watching Wemby and Giannis, still two of my favorite guys. But I'm not a Bucks fan at all. But yeah.
Yep. And that's gonna cap it off for this episode, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in as always, man. Let us know what y'all think about free agency, man. Let us know who y'all think is in line to be a contender after these signings, man. But as always, we appreciate y'all tuning in, man. We'll catch y'all next week for another episode, man. Y'all stay safe, stay out the way, man. Peace.